Hit by an uninsured motorist? Well, you still might have a case. If you were hit by a driver with no insurance, don't panic. Even if you have a serious injury claim, there still is a chance you might be able to recover. But you've got to handle this correctly in the first few days, or you could be out thousands and thousands of dollars. So the very first thing you should do if you're in an accident with an uninsured motorist, call 911. No brainer, right? You need 911 first to get the police out there to put together a police report about fault, the accident scene, and very importantly, to confirm whether or not the other driver has insurance. The other reason you need to call 911 is if there's injuries, you need to get those handled immediately. Now, the second thing you need to do if you didn't go to a hospital from an ambulance is go get medical treatment. Not only do you need medical treatment to get better and get back to your life, but you also need medical treatment because that's the foundation of a personal injury claim. Now, the third thing to do is what? Well, don't assume you're out of options. If somebody's got no insurance, there's a very tiny possibility they're very wealthy and they just missed a payment and they're going to be able to pay a big judgment out of their bank account. That happens almost never. Most of the time, people have no insurance because they're broke. And so if you've got tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars in damages they need to pay, and they don't even have enough money to pay an insurance bill every month, well, you're sort of out of luck. Unless you have uninsured motorist coverage on your own insurance policy. So take a look at your policy now before you need it and check it to see if you have uninsured motorist coverage. Now, I'm practicing law in the state of Nevada. It's a fault state. Many of the other states are fault states. And if you are in a state that looks at who's at fault for an accident, check out your policy, look for uninsured motorist coverage. PIP states are different, not talking about you guys. And if you don't have it, seriously consider adding it. But what's very important is if you are in an accident with an uninsured motorist, the way this works is your own insurance company is going to be paying what the at-fault driver was supposed to pay you. So in this particular situation, your insurance company essentially becomes your opponent. So they may try to, show that you were at fault to minimize the claim. They may try to show that you were injured or your injuries were not related to the accident. So you need to be very careful what you do and what you say to your insurance carrier when you are making an uninsured motorist claim. So take a moment to check your own policy to see if you have uninsured motorists. If you happen to live in Nevada, there's an awful lot of uninsured motorists running around here, and it'd definitely be a good idea for you to add it. If you've got questions about your uninsured motorist claim, feel free to give me a call. Happy to go over it with you. My phone number is 702-425-8880.